I'm not paying 18. I'm not paying $18.49 for a small acai.
Sorry, I'm just gonna finish this podcast and go get it.
Man, oh, you started it back?
Oh yeah, I started recording a second ago.
Oh, well, that's what's up. Well, so what's happening right now is I'm trying to order food, and it's not happening, man.
Can't be great.
Right, they're not letting me get right, because why would you do that? All right, yeah, so, what we doing?
It's time to... Before we get into the cards, there's a lot of people listening to this like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Oh, yeah, because everybody don't watch it. Some people just throw it on, huh?
Some people have never seen it, don't know what it is, ain't never heard of it.
Oh, this might be their intro?
It might be their introduction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Some people don't see this card back and get nostalgic for it. But I think as introductory to that, what is your relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh? When did Yu-Gi-Oh come into your life?
Very specifically, I have a core memory of being at this park by my house with a sawed-off sitting on my lap, and I had some items in my sock, and me and this dude, Big B, and a couple other people. I mean, because we was out, I was outside. I was off the porch, but shit, I was still a kid. And so I always liked strategy games. And it was a strategy one. It wasn't like I had a lot of opportunities to dive into it. So when it came around, I definitely took it. Other than that, I don't like the show. I've seen it a couple times. I don't know how it ends. I don't know.
That assumes it ended.
Oh, it's still going?
I mean, there's different generations of Yu-Gi. It's not Yu-Gi-Moto and
but yeah, they probably did the same thing they did like Pokemon or something, right? They just like start drawing all the instead of sharp edges, they got like round edges on the.
Yeah, it's just all types of different new iterations to it, but Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit. It was my shit. I used to watch that a lot. It was Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Power Rangers. That was my big three. And just like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I was mentioning before we started recording. So last August we moved my grandparents out of their home that they've been living in the last 30 plus years, and in the process I found a bag of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And so I was going through them, lots of fake ones that I probably got out of some liquor store, quarter machine, some swap meet ones, stuff that I'm just like, oh, this is definitely knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh.
That shit said attack infinity, defense infinity.
It's spelled out, not the symbol.
Spelled out infinity. I'm like,
it has character to the cards.
For sure.
But I have very vivid memories of like playing Yu-Gi-Oh as a way of connecting with like kids in my neighborhood that I went to school with. Like the homie Noah that lived down the street. Him and I went to kindergarten and first grade together. I would walk over to his house and play Yu-Gi-Oh. My homie Killian, he would come over, we play Yu-Gi-Oh. At one point I got the dual disc as a gift, and now I'm really playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Because when I tell you, ain't nothing like sliding the dual disc on, putting the cards.
Oh, like the joint on the like the show, like they really want like. I used to see those on TV. That's what's up.
I had them, and
that's what's up.
To date, I don't know if I felt better than putting on that dual disc and like time to duel. And
did it like turn and do
it
the
didn't
whole
turn
thing?
by. It turned a little by itself. It turned enough by itself to feel realistic. And that's just like sliding the deck, and you got the life points on there. I'm like, oh, I'm ready.
It told you the life points for real?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was manual, but you had the life points thing on there. So, then you can walk around with like it split, and just I felt like Yu-Gi-Moto, and that's a good feeling.
Yeah, that's a good. That's hard. That's hard.
But yeah, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. Watching the show, I had the toys, the cards.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't even remember when I found out that you had Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You know what's crazy is I bought these once, like some years ago. I was walking with somebody. I went in the store. I was like, man, I used to want to play these. And then I was like, I'm an adult, so I can. So I just bought them because I could. And they just be sitting here. And then I found out you was like, all right, bro, let's go. Let's run it. And did this forever. And I fuck with it. Like, I think in another life, Man, hey, bro, I'm a nerd, dog. Like, I just was one that I had to,
Do what you have to do.
yeah, but, like, I forgot, I liked reading. As you can see now, I got my books. I went years without reading for a minute, and I used to read, like, a lot when I was, like, first grade, second grade. Then everything started happening, then I started just shifting. But, yeah, nah, bro, like, I'm a nerd, dude.
And I love it.
I'm just a cool ass one.
And then
that like showers and shit.
Good. Make sure to emphasize that. Yeah. But then for the listeners, there was a time, maybe like a little over a year or so ago, you came to my house and we played probably like 18 games of Yu-Gi-Oh! And you won 19 of the 18. Not a great moment of my career.
He would not stop playing, bro.
Nah, and like, not even on some like toxic.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all.
So nah, let's go. Like nah, at one point it just became comical. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I want to see this happen again, and then it happened again. Yeah. And if there's anything people know, I hate to lose. Yeah. I hate losing more than anything.
I could not tell, bro, because you was just doing it so well.
That's part of the healing process. I need to like be okay with losing.
I feel
it's
like
healthy for me to have somebody kick my ass in some shit.
No, that's real. That's real.
Like I need it.
That's real. No, that's real. That's real. I'm embracing losing, like on purpose. Not on purpose, but like
just
actively embracing it. Like, all right, no, I lost.
Yeah, you got me.
You got me, and not feeling like I gotta like get you back or like I gotta. Like, he's gonna win.
Chocolate. Hey, good game.
Good game, and it be that, and then not like feeling no way internally, not even like externally, just internally, like you have a feeling. I'm like, what is that? All right, that's what I forgot.
Because for the longest, I would have that internal feeling. Yeah. It was like, oh no, I'm a loser. I just lost.
Oh no, not that for me. It wouldn't be that for me. For me, it'd be like, all right, nigga. All right. I gotta get. I don't know. I gotta get even or something. Like something. I don't know. It's just definitely not okay.
No, I'll take the males with me to the bed. I'll be in my bed like, how the fucking losing.
Nah, I would have to like dominate you in something else. Like we playing something else and you just like you're getting utterly destroyed in whatever that is.
You one of those who beat me in 2K. You can't see me on the real court though.
Man.
But I love the spirit of competition.
It is fun.
My friends hate that I love the spirit of competition. A lot of my friends don't like playing games with me, and it hurts.
Oh.
Like, facetiously, it hurts. Sometimes, realistically, I'm like, dang, y'all don't want to play nothing. So you're just going to fucking win. I'm like, okay. Like,
try harder. Alright, try harder.
Nike has this new ad campaign, you can't win, so win. And that's my mantra. When it's healthy. But yeah, my friends refuse to play certain games with me. You mentioned Connect 4 with certain people and they will just turn into a different animal.
A whole person. I'm like, yo, you are really... And I'm just like, I'm going to keep winning because like, I'm seeing what you're doing.
And one more quick story before we get to the game, but my stepdad...
Oh, we can play it and talk too.
I know we can, but this story I want to not play and talk about. But my stepdad had called me a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Kyler, man, when you gonna come get these lumps in bowling?" I'm like, hold up, I ain't getting no love. He's like, "Man, like so and so came, beat them. Your mama ain't beat me. Like, I need you to beat me." I'm like, "You gonna make me catch a flight, Jimmy? You gonna make me catch a flight?" And so caught the flight to Vegas. He beat me first game of bowling, but I realized halfway through I was like, all right, I'm not locked into this game. Yeah. I'm going to reserve the rest of this energy to lock in for game 2. I locked the hell in for game 2. How bad was it? It wasn't like terrible. I think I scored like 170 something. He had like 130, 140 something. So it definitely wasn't terrible.
You know who I won't bowl with?
Who?
Eric.
Oh, I believe that.
That nigga be excited too. Let's go bowl. Yeah. No. Let's go bowl. Come on. And then pull out his own ball and shit, bro. Like
I'm about to get my own ball.
All right, so also you.
Yeah.
not gonna play with you.
That's fine. That, you see, you sound like my friends. I'm hurt.
Not gonna play with you, bro.
But I think it was just that feeling. Once we started the second game, and I got a strike first one, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm locked in now. Like let's get it.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad Jimmy was like, oh, like that's that anger I was talking about. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're not angry enough. I'm like, I know. I'm saving it for game 2. Because I'm not about to waste the anger when I'm already
losing. Yeah.
But game 2, I was like, nah,
nah, this ain't happening that way.
I hadn't bowled in a year. I'm like, I'm locked in now.
Yeah.
But
okay, it's on the way.
It is time for the game of Duel Monsters. We'll continue the pod conversation for those of you who don't give a damn about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Would you like to cut my deck in case you think I'm a cheater, or?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna cut it because we supposed to. I don't think you're a cheater or nothing. I just also don't know if I have the right number of cards.
Who cares?
All right.
This isn't a very competitive game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
How many you draw? Who go first? You, me, or you?
We draw 5 cards. Usually you flip a coin to see who goes first. You are the guest of the pod, though, so I would like you to go first.
No, you go first.
Not so aggressively telling me to go first.
I'm going to go first.
I'm going to put my deck down here just to maximize the space on the table.
Nah, I'll move my tea. Nah, pick that shit up there. Just see you cheating, bro. I ain't finna do that. We ain't doing that. I ain't finna do that. Yeah.
Have you always been a competitive person?
Probably. Honestly, I don't think I was. I think I just I'll be having fun learning stuff. Like when I was a kid, so a lot of stuff was just like new to me, and once I figure it out, like while I'm doing it. So, example, riding a bike. The first time I rode a bike, nobody told me. I just saw somebody do it, and I was like, I could do that. Then I got on a bike, I just took off. And so, like when I'm playing stuff, I'll start learning it, and then people will start getting how they get, which then fuels me to be funny. So I think that's where my competitiveness came from. Is more so other people emoting when I didn't have access to my emotions. So then it's like, oh, you mad? I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna let you in.
So first, Yu-Gi-Oh! FYI for the listeners, these cards all have text on them. So there's a lot of times when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're not like a die-hard expert in Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're gonna see us stop in to read cards and explain what these cards say. Just because sometimes the cards do some stuff, you're like, wait, let me see that card, make sure I know what you're talking about. So for example, I'm gonna play this Tribute to the Doom card that allows me to discard 1 card from my hand to the graveyard to destroy 1 monster card on the field, regardless of position.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard this card.
And then destroy this one?
Correct.
Right. And then if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, gain 1,000. And then summon any number of these.
Oh, the tokens?
Yeah. Not tokens. These. The same ones.
Oh, gotcha.
Face down.
Forgot we need our life points, too. Are we doing 8,000, 4,000?
8. We're doing 8.
Okay.
All right. While you doing whatever you're doing, I'm about to look for these.
Yeah, I remember those fuckers.
Yeah, you remember them.
You summon them face down?
That's what it said.
No, I was just confirming.
Yeah, it said I gotta put them face down.
While you do that, I'm gonna set this card and end my turn.
Type. What other games did you play while you was little? Did you ever get into like any of the other card?
I tried to get into Pokemon cards because I felt like it was the obvious thing to do because I loved Pokemon. Didn't really get into it that much. Besides that, a lot of video games, PS1 games, Nintendo 64. But card games, really just Yu-Gi-Oh! Until I learned how to play like other like card games like I Declare War, Go Fish.
Actually, I played those first.
Spades. I'm sure I probably played them first too, but those are the games that come. Spades is my shit. I love Spades.
Is my shit.
Especially once I got good at Spades, I'm like, nah, I like
shit.
this. I like this.
Spades is my shit. I learned how to play Spades in juvie. That was my shit. That was my shit. And like they wouldn't let you, the guards and shit, they wouldn't let you play. Like they was take that shit serious. So you had to know how to play. So I was just watching until I knew how to play. And I watched enough and I was like,
That's your turn.
Oh yeah. I watched enough and I was like, oh, it's a wrap. And then there was this one lady that was guard me and her just run the tables. Whenever her and one of her coworkers was working, it was hell for everybody because they would just sit down and just watch everybody and be talking big shit. It should be talking big shit. Yeah, good times. Well, not the juvie part, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love trash talking too. That's why my friends don't like playing games with me.
Oh, yeah, that's on you.
Because I can rub it in. Like, I have that ability. I have that skill set. I turn it off sometimes.
Yeah.
Goes back to the power.
You passing them chips? It's on you, though.
Yeah.
You good. You good. I'm going to keep these away from the microphone.
Appreciate it.
Now my tiger's eye. You pass it up.
It's the eye of the tiger. What do I want to do?
It's my birthstone.
Really?
Yeah.
My birthstone's a diamond. And
Diamonds
are forever.
Ah.
I need your monsters to not be face down.
Well.
Is what I will let you know.
Well.
God darn it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
I'm going to summon my Le Jinn, the mystical genie of the lamp, in attack position.
was it doing just regular shit?
Yeah, it's just a regular card.
All right, for sure. What you doing there?
And I'm a coward, so I end my turn.
All right. So, growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's something that was out when you was younger that went away, that came back out, and you looking at it now like, what the fuck is this?
Do you have an example for yourself?
Yeah. You just told me there's more Yu-Gi-Oh, so. It was like that for Pokemon when Pokemon came. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
You know, I have a recent example, actually, because it was on an Instagram post. I shared it on my story. I seen what the new Bob the Builder looks like.
You got a new Bob the Builder? Damn, why you look at me like that? Do I want to know? You about to show me Bob the Buildress? It's on you. I ain't got nothing I can do.
For sure. First, I'm going to show the listeners.
That is a white man.
That's Robert the Builder.
That is definitely Robert. That is definitely Robert. Why they... Nobody needed that.
No. Just leave Bob the Builder in whatever.
Right, you don't even look like a cartoon character. You look like a regular person.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's just a regular... He's just a regular nigga, dog. He's just a random dude. It's a random... This is like Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, like...
He's just a regular employee at wherever Bob the Builder works.
Yeah.
And he talking to... This is just a schizophrenic man that hangs out outside of...
Yeah, those aren't cartoon vehicles.
That hangs out outside the construction site talking to the vehicles.
Yeah.
Because even the vehicles with their little eyes look like shrooms. Or like they on shrooms or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right. I didn't summon this turn yet, so I'm going to summon a man with Wajat. I don't know how this
A man with a
Wajat.
A man with a Wajat. Okay.
And so what it says is, when you normal summon this card and during each of your standby phases, select one set card on your opponent's side of the field, pick it up and look at it, then return to its original position.
Do that then.
Do you understand set card to mean any face down card or just set monsters?
Well, it didn't say monsters. It said set card.
Okay, that's what I thought too. I just wanted to confirm before reaching over to your stuff.
Yeah, no, you good. I don't care. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. I don't know what that is. I just put it down because it was purple.
It's good to know.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Then I end my turn.
Yeah, you bet you do. I bet you do in your turn. I bet you don't want to attack. I bet you do want to chill. Crazy work.
But
crazy work.
How magical is Yu-Gi-Oh! That it teaches you the value of not just attacking when you can attack. Because you never know, your opponent might have a face down trap card. Because watching Yu-Gi-Oh! If there's one thing I know, it might be a mirror force or whatever under there, and then you doom because you wanted to attack.
Type. Speaking of mirrors, what I've learned recently is I literally see everybody as a mirror, bro. Literally, everybody is a mirror.
What do I reflect?
Now that I can feel, huh?
I was gonna say, what do I reflect in you?
Patience. You see, if you see somebody and you like something in that person, or you don't like something in that person, it has nothing to do with that person. It has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with what they represent that is either lacking in you, or what they represent that you don't want in you, or what they represent that you also have in you. And so you are akin to it. And I've learned that recently because it's like I look back on some things and I'm like, yo, this shit I couldn't even receive from somebody because I wasn't connected to myself. So I'm like, this really used to irk me about this person or that person. Then I'm like, oh no, it didn't. You just you were abandoning yourself and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You had an unconscious contract with them. And so since they chose not to abandon themselves, you took it as betrayal. Nah, I just like, oh, I actually like that shit. Who knows? So me, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Excuse me.
All right, so I'm
No.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you. So I'm going to use this, and this is going to give your monster 500 attack.
But?
And there's just no but. But it says if this card face up, and I control it, which I'm going to, because I'm going to attach it to your monster to make yours stronger. And it is destroyed by... Oh, actually, I'm not going to use that. That's stupid.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, I ain't put it down. So
it did not touch the playing field.
Right. I just explained what I was going to do and then didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
Just like a man.
Yeah, I went to this thing yesterday, and I was sitting there, I was chilling, and then, it's so interesting. This disconnect or this projection of a disconnect between black men and black women is so funny to me. Mm-hmm. Because it's really just a double-sided mirror. Because it's like you talk about all the pain that you go through, and then don't speak about the pain that black men go through, or when you do, you only speak about it in comparison to how others treat it or how you feel it is. But I'm like, yo, it's a two-sided mirror. Y'all got pain, we got pain, and the pain is the same source. It's just expressed differently. If we cannot look at each other and go, there is place for my pain and yours, and there is place for me to deal with yours and you to deal with mine, then we're going to repeat the same cycle. Keep your anger toward like the other to yourself if you are not going to have healthy anger. Mm-hmm. Because then you're just widening the divide. I said there is like, now, I didn't take this personally because I don't think it was, I genuinely don't think it was like directed toward me or nothing. There's a part of it where it's like, I'm saying this to the black men to their face. Y'all need to do more. Mm-hmm. And it was like, as a concept, I get that. I'm just like, also when I sit there, that was like the edited, that was like the gist of it. And I sit there and I go like, it's really something I just really learned. Like, I can't, and because I look at what I used to do with people, and I'm like, damn, I really can't tell somebody they need to do more if I haven't first acknowledged what they've done. Mm-hmm. Because then it won't be received. Mm-hmm. And the point of it is to communicate. So that's what I mean, like, everybody really is mirrors, because I sit there and I'm like, damn, I didn't like that. But even while I'm like, as I'm getting ready to replay it and talk to you, I'm sitting here like, okay, and I'm applying that. I'm like, okay, so what does that say about? Oh, that's what it is. That's why I don't like that. Oh, because you didn't acknowledge things that are being done. You only acknowledge what's not being done.
I think that might be your Uber Eats order.
And then I go like, oh, I've done that. That's why I don't like that. It has nothing to do with that individual. It has everything to do with the fact that I'm coming to the realization that, oh, damn, nigga, you be doing some fuck shit. Well, not now, but I've been doing some fuck shit.
We'll be back to you after these messages. What cars y'all think you got? We could look. Nobody would know.
No, man, that ain't our food.
Damn, I apologize.
I don't apologize for being human. Just be better next time.
I saw the whole pod heard your knee crack just to get up and check the dough.
Yeah. Hey, bro, at least I'll be stretching though. I'm good.
You need to stretch your mind.
Hey, man, you can't regrow cartilage. Actually, you can.
You can't what?
I said, you can't regrow cartilage. I was like, actually, you can. Who goes it? It's yours. Or it's mine. You put one down. Hey, was he cheating? Did he look at my shit? He probably looked at my shit.
I did not, but I did comment. I was like, I could look at the shit right now. He would never know.
I wouldn't know. I just hit rewind.
There is no rewind button.
It is on. Why is mine facing that way now? Bro, when did that happen?
I don't know when the hell that happened.
All right, whatever. Oh, show.
Did you stop it when I went to the bathroom?
I did.
Okay. I just needed an explanation for it.
Right. Something, because that would have been crazy. I'd have just ignored it like it didn't happen anyway, but all right. Here's your go.
Can you put a monster face up?
All right. Can I pull one that's worth it?
Because it is a new turn, I get to look at another card based off of that card's effect. I'm just letting you know so I can keep...
Being nosy? What's that one?
Same one, or did you shuffle them? Or did you have two?
I guess I had to.
Interesting.
I guess I shuffled
Yugi boy.
Hey, that was the sussest shit. That was the sussest character ever, dog. Yugi boy.
It was your turn, Yugi boy.
That shit was so... Alright, well then, in that case, I'm going to play this to get rid of all your one little card.
Yeah, that's fine.
That you got there. It was false trap anyway.
Yeah.
And then since I have 3 cards down,
I was waiting on it to come.
I'm gonna take all 3
of
them.
Go for it.
And then I'm gonna Oh, I could have been used that. And I could have been used that.
Is it too late to use them?
Yeah, it is.
Play your little obelisk. I don't know why I didn't put my cards in defense position to begin with, but...
Oh, yeah, they not, huh? Yeah, that's crazy work. All right, let me see. I'm reading what it says.
This game requires a lot of reading.
Oh, yeah, I just had to make sure that you can't target this with a card effect. And you can't. So.
Neither of my face down cards have card effects.
No, I'm saying if you try to play one after, I don't care.
Dun,
Yeah.
Dun, dun. That's a fake obelisk.
Bro, it's holographic. I don't really know.
It's not blue, though.
Whatever.
The obelisk card is blue.
Bro.
I don't care. I'm just observing.
Bro, it came from the box, bro. This ain't fake.
Okay, my bad. The real obelisk card is blue, though.
Okay, that looked blue to me.
I meant the frame of the card, though. The one Seto Kaiba carries...
Well, I'm not Seto. But you know what I am?
Attacking?
I am.
And I'm assuming you're attacking my magician?
1,000%.
And that would lose me 2,400 life points.
How much?
2,400.
Yeah, get up out of here.
So in dual monsters, you have these things called life points. You start with 8,000. As monsters attack you, you lose life points. Yada yada. Is that the end of your turn?
Yup.
Okay. This doesn't really do me any good. I'm gonna turn that to defensive position.
Get him out of here.
I don't know if I need any reinforcements yet, though. So I will end my turn there.
All right. That.
You can't just play that.
Why?
That's 5 stars. You have to
shit.
sacrifice.
It is 5 stars. You are right. I can't do that. All right. That's
You
all
can't
work.
scare me with your sleight of hand, Yugi boy. I saw right through that. Thanks to the power of my millennium eye.
That one, dog.
I knew you would, Yugi boy.
Y'all gotta watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I might have to.
You gotta add clips to it.
I gotta add the clips.
You gotta add clips to it, dog.
So they get it.
Yeah, why he sound like that, though? Why do he sound like that?
You fell right into my trap.
I just wanted to see who the voice actor was. You ever think about that when you're watching movies, like the voice actors?
Oh, absolutely. See, here's the thing about building a deck of cards on a whim. If you don't draw the right cards,
You just nothing.
just nothing good is gonna come.
Most of my shit is random. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I believe it. I knew that motherfucker was in there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's your turn. Yugi boy.
I had to bring them out for you. That's the one you
Bring 'em
like.
out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. What was I gonna bring up though? Was this your Uber Eats driver?
But I'm not listening to you no more. Oh, I have the phone. I can just
do?
look. I have a whole phone.
But it's been a little while since you finished your train of thought.
Yeah.
However, going back to what you were saying about black men, black women, and the double-sided mirror aspect of it, I think that's something that I'm trying to make sure I'm saying what I actually think and feel and mean. But I think that's something that going to college at the same time as I was being introduced to like the poetry communities was very highlighted for me, because I was going to college and learning and unlearning a lot of things, learning about misogyny, homophobia, unlearning toxic masculinity, et cetera, et cetera. But I think having that happen at the same time, juxtaposed with going to open mics and whatnot, I was seeing the dichotomy of like spaces where we're having these conversations, spaces we're not having these conversations.
I definitely didn't use juxtaposed correctly earlier when I was talking.
You didn't.
Yeah. I was like, that's not the word I was thinking of, but I didn't want to correct myself. I was already going. But yeah.
But just having those both happening at the same time, I was like, like conversations that are happening but need more nuance versus places that have some nuance but might need a little bit more structure to it. Because I think what you said hit it spot on. Can't reiterate exactly what you said word for word, but essentially the notion of needing to acknowledge the pain or hurt on both sides of the equation. And I think that through the unlearning process, I am appreciative of how just kind of under the fire we had the conversation as talking to UCSD when we was talking about misogyny, like those types of things, that how black men have hurt black women in the moment, learning and unlearning. I appreciated, not in the first moment, but after being able to reflect on it, I appreciate that it was kind of under the fire, because it's like, not like y'all need to learn and unlearn these things. But I think as I continue to grow older and have these conversations, I'm like, yeah, like there needs to be that nuance, there needs to be this share, or like I think of articulated combat even. Like we have these conversations and be able to say without cutting off conversations that, oh well, think about me, but like being able to have space where people can share like, yeah, I've been hurt by people of this identity, or these are the ways I've experienced hurt in these relationships, just to be able to have nuance to those conversations. And I think bringing that a little, expanding a little further, I think that's where I'm at politically too, where I'm like, all right, at some point we need to be able to have conversations across the table.
1000%.
At some point.
At every point, I think.
Did you have your turn or?
Yeah, it been your go.
Oh, okay.
I think at every point, because if not, like if I can't say black women have hurt black men, and that's a charged statement. If I can't say that, then for everyone that's true for, they can't hear black men have hurt black women. And those are definite statements. Like those are just, I didn't look.
I know.
Those are like definite statements. Those are just like statements that are like wide sweeping. Because, and when you do that, so much get lost in it. And I'm just like, I think Ashley Nicole is a good. I got you. Ashley Nicole is like, we had a conversation a long time ago about this stuff, and she is one of the people I think really kind of gets it in terms of like just thinking about how they approach.
Huh? I was saying you set this on the.
Oh yeah. Cause she goes, she realized like, I mean Jasmine too. Jasmine said it too. She's like, I realized I was with somewhere and she's with Derek, and she had said, she was like, yeah, she said niggas ain't shit. Boom, boom, boom. She's like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Then she paused and she was like, wait, I have men in my life that actually are the shit, and I very blatantly just say this. And it's like, I don't hold space for both. Because, like, healthy anger is legit. If you've been hurt, you've been hurt. Speak on it. And there's accountability. But it's like I said earlier, there's having compassion and empathy with accountability and putting those together. Because if not, then you're going to just have what we continually have in every generation.
Absolutely.
Which is, I'm hurt so bad I can't fathom seeing your pain. And I feel so neglected, I can't fathom seeing your pain. This and this. Like, no. We collectively have hurt. We have collectively contributed to each other's anguish, as well as contributed to our own. And there's also outside structures that contribute to both. And so just coming to all right, what is the goal? What do we want? Do we want to be in a space where it's like the protests. It's the reason why I don't be putting them together no more. Do I want everyone to come together to yell and then nothing gets done? Because if that's the case, I don't need to be doing this. I do want everybody to come together. I do want everybody to yell, but I also want everybody to take actionable pieces afterward. Okay, niggas have hurt you. Cool. Women have hurt you. I can't even say. Men have hurt you. Cool. Women have hurt you. Cool. I can validate, and this is how I learned how to do this in just in conversations, because I teach myself how to have a conversation, bro. There's a lot of reparenting and shit that's been going on. Can I listen to what somebody says even though I feel this way? And can I, before speaking to how I feel, can I genuinely validate what they're saying? And have them feel validated, vindicated. And then also hold space for how I feel and communicate how I feel. And not be afraid to that vulnerability of, all right, I'm going to say this now, and then being rejected on what's being said. Because if so, and you don't say it, resentment's going to build, and that resentment's going to be associated with that person expressing themselves. And then whenever they express themselves, slowly and surely, because you chose not to express yourself, because you didn't feel safe or whatever, it's going to cascade into contempt over time. Oh, I got a pool. We outside. Alright. When I put this one down, I can basically go look for another one in my deck and pull it as well.
Sure.
That's what it says.
I know, I was just about to switch.
Alright, man, whatever, dog.
I'm just being petty.
You are. Also, it loses 800 attack points. Yeah.
So what does it have?
12. Until another one of those come out, which I'm looking for right now.
So before we started recording, I'm not going to say I think this is the Reese person again, but
I think you be saying that to look at my hand, bro.
How can I see your hand?
I don't know, dog. He's sneaky. Kyler ass niggas, man. I'll tell you.
What do you mean by that?
Misunderstood ain't gotta be explained.
On a podcast, I do.
Man. Hey. What?
That's why the incense fell again.
Well, I hope we burn everything down.
The fire is already out. Get machos.
Yeah, we matcha niggas now.
I thought it was just acai.
Nah, we got acai and matcha.
What kind of milk did you get?
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, this milk in this?
The matcha.
I'm about to find out. Why yours look better than mine?
I mean, you sent mine over there.
I'm the guest, nigga.
Okay. Technically, I'm the guest and you're the guest.
Yeah.
I'm the guest in your home.
I mean, this ain't the South. Southern hospitality is not the thing.
Southern San Diego.
I mean, all right. Hold on, man. Wait, you drink milk though, right? Regular milk?
I will.
Does it got milk in it? It look like it do. Can you tell me?
I mean, all matchas have milk.
I know, but can you tell me if it's regular milk?
I can try.
Oh, you wouldn't know the difference, huh?
Well, I mean, I drink oat milk, but that's what I'm saying. I can guess, but I don't know for a fact.
Damn, did I do that to myself?
Let's play Guess the Milk with the Banquet Hall podcast.
I just eat it and die and shit.
Please don't die on the pod.
Yeah, I got insurance. It's definitely dairy, huh?
Think so.
Damn. I can smell it itself, actually.
Yeah, it's dairy.
All right, well, you got 2 matchas.
Not that sweet, though. I apologize.
I'm not a matcha nigga now.
The girlies, I get it.
I'm not a matcha nigga now. I was trying to be a matcha nigga. Try to have a matcha.
I think it was transitioning to my turn, but when you did that, I know you were looking for that.
Yeah, it's your go. It's your. I'm just looking for what I'm looking for. What's your go? I definitely gotta take out some of these other cards next time.
Well, this would be nice to use if I had a plan.
Damn.
Can I do anything?
Damn, matcha nigga now. Trying to have a matcha. Try to look at my cards, nigga. I see.
I'm trying to see what types of cards you have in the graveyard, because that will determine my move.
Why are you looking all through my graveyard like that, bro?
I'll look through whatever graveyard I want to.
Okay.
It's your go, though.
Okay.
You haven't attacked me in a while.
I haven't.
You're being nice.
No.
Before we start,
I thought that's what I was supposed to do. I forgot to, honestly. Thank you for telling me that. I forgot to. But
it's an honest player.
yeah, no, I mean, not really, because I can't attack now. So anyway, it's my go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. Did I play something yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying my Acai, honestly.
Bet.
I appreciate it.
Hey, I'd be mad as hell if I was playing this shit with somebody right now that was doing this, dog. This shit low key taking forever, dog.
It is.
It really is. This really is. This was a good idea at first, but like, niggas can't eat and play and pod. I think you should pause the pod.
I was thinking about it too.
Yeah. We just call it a part 1. We'll do a part 2 another time.
I'm with that. But
damn, I did have another one. I could have whatever.
Before I pause the podcast, before we started recording, you said that this, I don't remember if you used the word could, should, can, whatever, but you said this could be like a Shannon Cat interview.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you feel that way?
Just depending on what you ask, just how honest you wanted to be about everything. Because a lot has happened in the last few, a lot of growth has happened in the last few months, a lot of realizations, a lot of things. I think everything is connected, everybody is connected, so like, when you learn something, everybody learns something. When somebody learns something, you know, as long as it's openly, vulnerably shared, then everybody benefits. So, that.
And how do you feel that I did in terms of carrying an honest conversation? I didn't get too into the weeds with details, but how do you feel like it went?
Oh, I think it's still going. I think we're doing great. I think, man, when I'm out, it's in flow, bro. Like,
yeah.
If it's in alignment, it's in alignment. It's fine. Things happen when they happen. I think it's a good vibe. I definitely don't think it was a bad vibe. I feel like, all right, this is the one I'm setting to the side, and then the next turn it go to my hand. And it can go to my hand. I feel like it was a good conversation.
Yeah. I just find myself practicing just checking in and asking those types of questions just as I continue to grow as a podcaster.
Was there anything, well, let me ask you this. Is there anything that you haven't asked, that you want to ask, or you're curious about, or is there anything you want to circle back to, or you would like me to go deeper on or talk about?
Not for part one. I feel like I know you enough to where I feel comfortable, at minimum, like pushing a question and seeing if you feel like talking about it or not. Like I'm not. Afraid's not the word I want to use, but I'm not like hesitating to ask you anything because I don't know if you want to talk about this. Like I have full confidence that you share what you want to share and will share to the extent that makes sense. I don't think there's anything I left behind that I haven't asked. So there's a number of things that I've thought of where I could like ask further questions or go deeper on, but
That actually makes me curious. I'm not gonna hold you.
So what?
That actually makes me curious. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, well I'll come back to it. But I feel like that always happens on recording a podcast, but then my producer, editor mind takes over a little bit and asks, like, what does it serve for the podcast? Like, why am I asking the question? And sometimes if I don't have a reason that I like, I don't move forward with asking the question. Just because I feel like there's certain times where I, like, just in good interview etiquette, like, there's times where people, I can tell, like, a listener wanting to, like, oh, like, what did he mean by that? Or, like, go further there. But certain things where I'm just like, I don't know that necessarily serves what I want out of my podcast. As an example, and this isn't one of the things I wanted to ask further about, but like for example, you mentioned playing spades in juvie. I could ask, oh, what was you in juvie for? But that's not like in alignment with where I wanted the conversation to go.
Well,
and not even that it's something that I feel like you wouldn't just share, but just like that, I'm not interested. Not interested, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I think I'm just present in the conversation more than anything. And part of podcasting for me, I'm asking questions that I'm naturally inclined to ask and not asking questions I'm not naturally inclined to ask. Because as much as this is a podcast, it's also, I'm just chopping it up with you.
Type shit.
So yeah, I don't think that there's anything where I was like, I'm interested in knowing more. And I think in the spirit of being present, if I'm trying to pull something that I was thinking, I left it so far in the moment that it happened in that I can't even really retrieve right now.
For sure.
But if it comes to mind, I will let you know. But I do think this is a good cutoff point for part one, and we can continue part two at a later date as to not bore people with you summoning monsters and looking through your deck for those monsters and whatnot.
We'll let you know how long it took me to win.
It won't be much longer.